Hiya! I thought it's about time we had some chocolate because we haven't had any chocolate since Easter. So we're going to make Rocky Road today. And if you've ever had Rocky Road, you know it's absolutely delicious. It's really easy to make and you can kind of mix it up and put whatever you want in it. Your favourite sweets or nuts or whatever. Okay, let's do this. Right then, chaps and chapesses, these are your ingredients. We're going to need 135 grams of butter, 200 grams of biscuits. I'm using digestive. You could use ginger nuts or rich tea as well, it's up to you. And we need 200 grams of chocolate. Dark chocolate is preferable, but you can use milk chocolate or you can use a mix of the two. I've got this new Posh Galaxy darker milk, which is milk and dark chocolate together. So you don't have to use Galaxy, you can use anything. It was on offer, that's why I got it. Also, you need 2 to 3 tablespoons of golden syrup. You need 100 grams of mini marshmallows, or you can use big marshmallows and cut them up, and some icing sugar to dust over the top. Also, it's optional, but you can use raisins or dried fruit or dried cranberries, anything like that. Nuts, I'm going to use some pistachios, you can use popcorn, you can use honeycomb, anything like that that goes in that you like. Like, you know, it'll just, yeah, you can make it as you want. There's no rules here, there's no rules. Also, what you're going to need is a pan to melt your chocolate and your syrup and your butter. And you're going to need a cake tin and greaseproof paper, and you're going to grease and line it like I've shown you before. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll let you know later if I've forgotten anything. Let's go! I'm so excited! I knew I'd forget something. You need a small hammer. Yes, a hammer. Or maybe a rolling pin. And a freezer bag. It's the best part, for crying out loud. Everyone got their hammers ready for the fun part? We will proceed. So, put your digestive biscuits into your freezer bag and then just go for it. You're going to break up the pieces. This is excellent stress relief. There we go. I think that's about done. You don't want it in tiny, tiny crumbs. You want some big pieces as well. God, that felt good. Okay, let's start the melty part. We're going to turn the hob on to a low heat. You don't want it too high. We've got a gentle heat. And then we're going to put everything in. The broken up bits of chocolate. The butter. And about 2 or 3 tablespoons of the syrup. This is a very handy little tube instead of getting it out of a tin. 1, 2, oh, I'm putting 3 in. Putting 3 in. There we go. Right, now you want to keep stirring this, really, when it starts melting. And we're going to melt this until it's all come together and there's no lumps of chocolate left. Okay, so all the chocolate's melted in there, no lumps as you can see. So we're going to turn off the heat And we're going to leave this to cool now, because if you try and put the stuff in now, well, not all the stuff, but if you try to put the marshmallows in now, they would melt. So we're going to let the chocolate cool, and we'll bung everything in when that's done. Right then, chocolate's cooled down, so now let's get everything in. I'm going to chuck in the biscuits. Oh, good. Golden Bennett. And the marshmallows. And your fruit and nuts if you're using, or anything else you want to chuck in, your honeycomb, your popcorn or whatever, get it in there. Right, when you're completely satisfied that everything is covered in the chocolate, you can get it in your tin. So, let's do this. Ooh. Okay. Get it right into the corners. There we go. Right, you want to get this in the fridge now for a couple of hours until it sets. And then we're going to cut it up into pieces. Righty-ho. Okay, well here it is. It's nice and set. It's been in there for over 2 hours. So, I'll take it out. I'm going to sprinkle some icing sugar on the top. If you're feeling really fancy, you could also melt some white chocolate and drizzle that over the top. I've done that before. There you go. And now we're just going to cut it up. Ooh, gooey. I shall get a knife. Right then, are we going to cut it into squares or into fingers? That is entirely up to you, but I think I'm going to cut it in half. This. And then, yes, into fingers. So there we go. It doesn't have to be even. I'm only saying that because mine isn't. You know, like I said, you can cut it into squares as well if you want smaller pieces. But I'm going to serve these up with afternoon tea. So I'm keeping them quite big. Are we ready for the taste test? I think so. Enjoy.